This is 7 at National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, is among the 15 most viewed political figures on Twitter. The ruler of Dubai came in at the 13th place on the list of the 15 most renowned political figures on the social networking site, gaining 1.88 million followers on his personal page. Meanwhile, US President Barack Obama topped the list with 33.6 million followers. A moon sighting committee has been set up and will meet on Monday for the holy month of Ramadan in Hijri 1434, corresponding to the year 2013. Dr. Hadef bin Jawan al-Dahiri, the Minister of Justice, who also chairs the committee, issued the decision, which calls on all the Sharia courts nationwide to detect the crescent moon and inform the committee. The meeting will be held after Maghrib prayer on Monday, the 29th of Shaban Hijri 1434, corresponding to July the 8th, 2013, at the Judiciary Department in Abu Dhabi. The Abu Dhabi Health Services Company has relaunched its successful awareness campaign, My Medication in Ramadan, to increase public awareness on health and taking medication while fasting during the holy month. The yearly campaign states that those taking medication must do so in accordance with their physicians' and pharmacists' instructions, and also states how to avoid any negative reactions when taking medicine while fasting. A team of pharmacists will be present at the SEHA's various hospitals to communicate with the public and answer any questions and inquiries. The team will also be available to inform the public on how to safely adjust medication intake times. A third medical centre has opened at Dubai Airport's Concourse A in order to cater to increased passenger movement through the airport. The centre will be able to attend to 1,200 patients every month. And according to Dr. Abdullah Al-Nakbi, the director of the Airport Medical Centre, 6 doctors, 25 nurses and 12 administrative staff will be on hand 24 hours a day. According to a local daily, the centre is equipped for emergency treatment and cardiopulmonary resuscitation, short stays, reception and the registration of patients, clinic classification in cases of disease, treatment, medical consultations and pharmacy. 4 UAE wetlands in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah and Fujairah have received global recognition and have been designated as sites of international importance. The Convention on Wetlands of International Importance, also known as the Ramsar Convention, welcomed the Ras Al Khor Wildlife Sanctuary in Dubai as the first site of international importance back in 2007, and then the Wadi Waraya National Park in Fujairah in 2010. Al Wathba Wetland Reserve in Abu Dhabi and the Mangrove and Al Hafaya Protected Area in Khor Kalba, Sharjah, were added to the list this year. The Ramsar Convention embraces its member countries to maintain the ecological character of their wetlands and to plan sustainable use. The Road and Transport Authority is set to offer a new package of distinctive number plates at the agency's 21st electronic auction on July the 16th. The licensing agency of the RTA will offer plates in the M, N, LK, JI, HG and F categories, and the e-auction will last for 3 days. The Director of Vehicle Licensing at the RTA Licensing Agency, Mohammed Abdul Karim Nimat, was quoted as saying that previous online interaction of the e-auctions has motivated them to organise more due to their continuous success, particularly as they offer distinctive 3, 4 and 5-digit plate numbers. Registration for the auction will open on July the 9th and will continue for 1 week until the auction begins on July the 16th and can be done through the authority's website www.rta.ae or by visiting one of the customer service centres in Dubai. Participants must deposit 5,000 dirhams, which will then be refunded if the person does not get the required number plate. For the first time in the Middle East region, a motorsports gaming enthusiast has proved that his passion has gone beyond the virtual world, turning him into a professional racing car driver. 29-year-old Salman Al-Qatar from Qatar is a mechanical engineer by profession. He is one of the thousands of enthusiasts from the region who competed in the first ever Nissan GT Academy Middle East Challenge. He beat his competitors in the virtual world of the PlayStation game Gran Turismo in the qualifying rounds, a game he has been admittedly playing since he was a child. He emerged victorious among the other competitors after going through various challenges and rigorous training at the academy before proving their skills behind the wheel of a Nissan 370Z on a physical racing track. Al-Qatar said his passion has turned into a reality and has made him an even better driver.
I think there's big differences and some similarities. So we learn vision and technique through Gran Turismo, but then we have to adapt that into the real life because we have that speed. You're actually going 200 kilometers an hour in real life, whereas that one you're on TV. So that's the difference, really.
Since 2008, Nissan's GT Academy has turned gamers into professional racers. According to the company, their partnership with PlayStation further promotes motorsports and encourages aspiring racing car drivers worldwide in order to pursue their passion. The inaugural event for the region attracted young men and women who proved their skills in the virtual world and on the real racetrack. In fact, Yolanda Pineda, the general manager of corporate communications for Nissan Middle East, says this is the only region that has had a female competitor make it into the finals.
First of all, motorsport has a lot of potential in this part of the world, and Nissan, who is a main player in the motorsport, wants to give opportunity to Arab youth. So this is probably the number one message. It's like, one of you can make it. And the dream come true is possible, and so that's the first one. Then the second one is that motorsport is serious. Motorsport is not something that you do on the Sheikh Zayed Road or on the motorway wherever you are in this part of the world. It is something that happens on the tracks, and this is why we are in the Autodrome today, not in the middle of the city. So driving safely is also extremely important. So raising the culture of loving cars and loving motorsport, but applying motorsport where it applies and not where it doesn't, definitely. But really bringing the opportunity to youth is what is really very close to our heart.
And finally, looking to other news now, the Meydan's IMAX theatre was inundated by thousands of gaming, movie and comic book fans on Friday as the first ever IGN conference landed here in Dubai. The two-day event is Dubai's biggest film, video game, technology and comics convention and is hosting a number of spectacular activities for enthusiasts as well as international celebrities. While a number of sci-fi and superhero movies were screened at the IMAX, one of the largest cinema screens in the region also gave visitors the chance to play PlayStation's newly released exclusive The Last of Us. Fans were also able to interact with local UAE directors and artists in Q&A sessions. And Abbas Jafar Ali, the director of IGN Middle East, revealed that effectively they have created a paradise for fans.
I think our imaginations, especially as kids, we've been reading comic books forever, right? I mean, so I don't think it's a fad. I think it's going to continue. We love associating ourselves with superheroes. We try to relate ourselves with certain superheroes that we feel comfortable about, that we like. So I think this is going to continue. And the characters moving into Hollywood and making all the big bucks now, well, again, I mean, the population has increased, so the number of viewers that can relate to these characters and want to see them on screen has released. You look at Superman, you look at Batman, you know, we've had some major blockbusters, Spider-Man, all these movies, Iron Man, you look at them, and they're major blockbusters almost every year. They're the biggest movies for that year. So people love watching these kind of heroes. People love watching and connecting to them. You know, we've been reading Superman comics since I was a kid. I've been reading about Superman. I don't think it's something that's going to pass. I think it's something that's going to stay with us forever and ever. I think IGN Convention is a great way to bring the community together. I think it's a wonderful, showcase here at Maidan that we are having. Great venue to host it. We've got a lot of people attending the show. I think it's the start of a great new trend. It's the first show that we've ever done, and we really want to take it up to the notch, help it spread across the Middle East, not just have one in UAE, but different parts of the GCC as well. So look out for that, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
As well as a whole host of workshops, video game tournaments, competitions and other activities for film and gaming geeks, the crowd were also able to mingle with characters such as Master Chief, Wolverine, Lara Croft, Batman, Darth Vader and Doctor Who, while a meet and greet with American wrestler Kevin Nash also proved to be a main attraction.
I just want to say it's been a long time. I haven't been here in my entire career. I didn't realize how many fans I did have here. I just want to say I have nothing but love for you. Thank you for supporting me all these years, and I hope to come back soon. Thank you, Middle East.